Hello, Twitch. We will be starting the game here in just a moment. I just have to finish up a few little minor details around, everything. Alright. Gonna make sure I got the headsets and stuff on. Tweet that I'm live. I'm a little early tonight. Why is this headset not working? Why you no work, headset? Why you no work? Oh, maybe there's no sound on that page. Meh. There's no sound on that page. Alrighty. We are going to, tweet this out. Going to tweet. Okay, I'm like, okay. Share it on the Twitters. Twitch stuff. Going live. Where you at? There you are. Random game going live. Not D&D. Where's the? There it is. This is The Pillars of the Earth. Good book series. Or good book. Really good game. The art in this is phenomenal. Which you are about to see. Once I get my butt comfy. It's easier said than done. Alrighty, let's go ahead and say hello in the chat so people can see that that goes to the stream as well. Apparently it doesn't want to go to the stream at all. Okay, Stream Elements, what's up? Did I accidentally delete that? Poop. Oh, bear with me, I accidentally deleted that. I did not intend to, and yet I did. Widgets. Oh, you know what? I am just gonna copy it from another thing, and I think it is in the lower left-hand corner on Bloody Bucket RP stream. Or at least it will be on Friday nights. Editor. Chat box. Send that to another overlay. Random gaming. Submit. Exit out of there. Go back to random gaming. And I think I can make that a smidge taller. Put it right there. Bring it down here. Save that. Sorry, guys. This is gonna be super exciting for everybody. Hey, oh my gosh, Kreese, thank you so much for that host. You got to watch me do stuff with... You didn't get to watch me do anything. I was working on Stream Elements because I accidentally deleted my chat. Hello, everyone. I'm going to start this here in just a minute. I'm just trying to figure out the size of this little chat box so it doesn't overlap the game too much, and I think the heart's fine. So we're just go ahead and leave it there. That looks super great. I boo-booed and deleted it because I'm a dum-dum. I think I'm on chapter 3 on this, so if you enjoy good art, this is learn for in for a treat. And I forgot what I was doing. It's been a minute. The fucking Frederickson new stream. Hello, killer. Hello, rocker. Gotta remember the buttons and things. So, it's been a good minute. That's the same damn thing. Alright. Where's my guy? There he is. Way down there in the corner. So I want to say last time I finished up the story for the little, I can't remember his name, little kid, whose mother kind of hitched a ride with the mason who was looking for work, and they ended up finding work somewhere. I can't remember the name. It's been several weeks. Stupid holidays! Why? And then we picked up back at the Kingbridge Priory with the this monk that I was playing has been voted in as the prior. Now I can't remember. Find out what's going on. Oh, that's easy enough. Let's go talk to people. I'll talk to this person.
I am telling you, it was the bishop.
You fool! I would have been informed if the bishop was visiting.
But I...
Silence!
I guess you could see her when I moved. It was like, where are you seeing a kitty at? Hey, thank you for the follow. Rocker Angel 13. This is very difficult to see all these little people in the mist. I can talk to that person.
They said they're looking for someone.
They were questioning some of our brothers.
Okay. I can talk to that group. I can talk to that group.
What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk.
We'll question you soon enough.
Alright, I can't talk to that group. I talk to this random dude standing here? Nope. What about this group? Nope. That guy? Yeah. Nope. That wasn't that guy. That was a group back there.
You said you saw the bishop?
I'm sure it was him, brother.
Oh, Francis.
Anybody else I can talk to? Yeah, those guys.
What is this?
It's an invasion, that's what it is.
That was zero help, people. Zero help. I guess back up there. Can I go inside the church? No, because these guys are blocking it. Why are you blocking the door? I go in over here. Yeah, maybe. Yes. How was everybody doing this evening?
What's your name? It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Like it or not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking for you.
You must be mistaken.
We got your description. If it fits a man, we bring him in. It fits you, so we're bringing you in.
Walter, just look at him. He's holding it like a woman. Are you breastfeeding it?
Can I intervene? Yeah, oh yeah, I can. Huh? Oops.
Now, come on.
No.
Let's talk to him about the Bible.
Really?
I will contemplate this
No,
later.
no, can't do that.
Not now.
Is this really necessary?
Who are these men?
What are you doing here? And who is... Who is that?
I found him. In the woods.
Hey!
Hey!
We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did. He says he misses you.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey!
Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester. The bishop received the letter from me, anonymously.
These men are with the bishop. He is here, in Kingsbridge.
The bishop has come for us. May God have mercy on us. You were right. I shouldn't have got us involved in the
No,
conspiracy.
shouldn't have.
Hey, you two. You should listen when you're spoken to. Who are you? And what about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby? By God, you look so funny. Oh, come on, let me hold him.
A name, or both of your names.
I'm gonna reprimand them for blasphemy.
Come on, you two. Give us something we can work with.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
What?
One of the 10 commandments. Do you not know them?
Oh, save your words, monk.
Do you not know of heaven and hell?
I do. I know of them. I know of heaven and hell.
If you know and still go against the word of God, you will not be saved. Not heaven awaits sinners, but hell, the lake of fire.
We'll take hell then.
No. No.
William.
What is your name, monk?
I am Philip, Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for, not the other one.
Monks, they all look alike.
We were looking for you. Bishop Wailerun wants to see you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We found him.
Bishop
He's here.
wants to see
Tell
me.
the bishop.
I found the monk. The
Probably not
bishop.
good.
Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe.
What are you waiting for?
Alright. Moving on, okay.
What are you waiting for?
That's him! That's the monk!
We're in.
Bishop.
Tell the bishop.
Amen. Amen.
Santa Maria Mater Dei,
Face the
Santa Maria
bishop.
Mater Dei,
Okay.
ora pro nobis
I thought he would at
peccatoribus.
least be taller than me.
Maria Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus.
Bishop.
What is going on here, Philip?
I don't know.
The bishop knows he's here. We told him. He's expecting you.
Oh, he might be probably in the prior house?
Amen.
Probably.
Amen. Amen. Santa Maria Mater Dei.
Philip of Gwynedd. Come closer. We were looking for you.
The Right Reverend Bishop Waleran Bygott.
I hear you've done good work at that little cell in the forest.
I am surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge, so I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us at St. John's.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory. You may wonder what I am doing here, Philip of Gwynedd. I received a letter from an anonymous source. The source disclosed only that it was found here in Kingsbridge Priory. So, you know of it.
I do.
Ooh.
This letter, it reeks of betrayal. It reeks of those who betray the trust that we all bestowed in them. Of those who betray God.
And Wills, thank you so much for the host. I will confess my involvement, but I will not betray my brother.
Right, Reverend. It was I who found the letter. I know its content.
So you know of the war. God thunders wondrously with his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
Remigius told me it could only have been you.
I meant to do well by our church. Our brother Paul found the message on a dying night. He, in turn, handed it to Prior James.
May God rest his soul in peace.
So that's why you insisted none of his books should be burnt.
No, there are many reasons not to burn all this.
It was Prior James's last wish for all this to be burned, wasn't it, Remigius?
Yes, yes it was.
You told me about this.
Yes, my bishop.
My bishop, it was not I who sent you the letter, but the man who sent it had the well-being of the church in mind.
Remigius, he told me everything I need to know. Philip, you do not look well. What is the matter? Tell me.
Ooh. Soldiers invaded the priory.
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles. The work of a bishop. The reason why these men are outside right now is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. Now that you have confirmed the authenticity of this document, they will stop at nothing. Earl Bartholomew is a dangerous man. His plan to attack King Stephen is likewise an attack on the church. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm rising.
Yeah, there is.
Right here, in Kingsbridge. And in the eye of that storm stands one man. You.
Oops.
Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important thing you have kept from me.
There is my bishop.
You did not mention that you, Philip, were nominated to be Prior of Kingsbridge. The brothers here will elect their new prior today, will they not?
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend, but a strong prior he was not. We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend. The bishop and I agreed you should have this.
Oh! Let's inspect that. Documents. It was found by Sub-Prior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge's old prior is believed to have broken into the ice. To this day, James's grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. The monks believe that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day, some believe by the devil himself. But who is to tell what happened? For there was no one out on the river that night, aside from Prior James. Was there? Like as I question that. Philip received the rosary on January of 1136 from Remigius and Bishop Walaran as a token of goodwill and trust on the day of the election of the new prior of Kingsbridge. Interesting.
Very well. Now, when your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new prior of Kingsbridge?
Talk about courage and change. Ooh. Or about how a prior is not superior. Let's go with not superior.
I think what I would talk about is... I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them. They will vote for you.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in my role as sub-prior.
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past, Remigius. Wonderfully.
My
That's
bishop...
weird.
Philip of Gwynedd. You will be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Oh. He looks so happy. Remigius was really gunning for that.
In humbleness, I stand before you, most humbled by your trust and humbled by the great tasks ahead of us. We must restore Kingsbridge to do justice to the glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our great church will become a guiding light, the first and foremost. Through our actions and our faith, we ourselves shall be such a light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his siege on Winchester.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Excellent.
They're for King Stephen.
Excellent.
Thank you for the host, Miss Adventure. Interesting.
There you are. What's the matter?
Did I have a father?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
What happened to him?
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
How could he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
Oh my god, really? Why did you never tell me about father? Just how I'm going to plant a seed in you.
Is Tom gonna plant a seed in you?
Maybe.
Then you will have a new baby.
A brother for you. Would you like that?
I don't care. Tom's taken you away from me already. A brother wouldn't make a difference.
Nobody will ever take me away from you.
What was my father's name?
Jack. The same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson?
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try. What is that? Jack, find the others. Then hide and don't come out till I tell you.
Best birds and the bees discussion ever. Oh really, that was the end of that was a short chapter. Put on the Ashes, Chapter 4, The Prior Kingbridge. What you did, you have become the Prior of Kingbridge. Yep, that became apparent. Walaran does as you asked. His allies, the Hamleys, attack Earl's castle. I didn't ask that, but okay. William Hamley was intimidated when you mentioned hell. Okay. You did not tell Bishop Walaran about Francis's involvement, and the thief you reported, Brother Marcus, fled the priory after a severe caning. How fun. Usually I do one chapter a night, but that was really short, so I'll go ahead and do the next one. Chapter 5.
Oh, there are at least 200 of them at the river.
Knights, again? What colors do they wear?
They are not knights, Philip.
They're not knights. What are they then?
They say they cannot pay. It is all right, Brother Paul.
I told them that there's a toll.
Who is your leader? Who will speak for you?
No one will speak for us, monk.
We were chased from every village.
They are outlaws.
We are no outlaws.
We come from Earl's Castle.
They killed our men! My child! They killed my child!
By God. We cannot feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves.
We will give them shelter. Because we are good Christians who do that.
We will give them shelter.
Philip, we have not enough room.
We will give you all shelter. All of you.
Not enough room for the entire village, man. There's nobody in it.
I wish I had more to give.
More? We've given away almost all the food we have. What will these poor people eat tomorrow?
Before they came here, they fed themselves. They worked. Surely they can do that again.
There are more coming. The word is spreading fast.
What do we do now, Philip?
Give me the rest of the bread.
But...
Here, Philip.
The last bread we have. Great.
Then help to clean out the empty houses and tend to the injured.
You heard our prior, brothers.
Ooh, Prometheus does not look happy. He looks super cranky. Alright, I have the last bit of bread.
It was the Hamleys.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
Oh, that's right. I did meet the Hamleys before. Their son was trying to court the young lady who was Earl's Castle guy's daughter, and she refused him, and he got super pissy.
The children are all alone. None of them are crying.
Children without parents. Injured people. Dying man with child. Let's go talk to that guy.
Don't move, Pa.
I can work. I've always worked. Please let us stay.
What is this, Pa? Your leg has turned all black.
I taught my children how to make baskets and ropes.
Alright, well that'll come in super handy. Let me pull up my Bible and pray over you.
Whoa.
I do not dare to call on you, God, for fear you might answer. What have I done?
Alright, well I'll pray over him then. Group of refugees.
Earl Bartholomew was a good man. How they humiliated him in front of his children. It was not right.
He will come to help us.
No, woman, they will hang him.
But why?
Alright, there's some refugees. Who's over here? We have hungry women and children.
How do we deserve this? Why has God forsaken us?
He has not forsaken you.
But our children are sick. Our husbands were killed.
Alright, well I'm gonna give the hungry women and children some bread.
Take some bread for your children.
This is not enough. He has more bread. I saw it. Please, our children are starving.
Give us bread for our children.
Now, quit your bitching, woman. I give the other children bread.
Children, take some food. Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry.
A group of refugees. Now we have, what was this up here? Injured people. Oh, is there more? That's the road north.
They said the Hamleys attacked Earl's Castle. Who are the Hamleys?
Injured people need their strength.
Take some bread.
Only one loaf of bread for all of us?
In Wigley they spat on us, and now you want to complain when this monk shows mercy.
But I...
Thank you, Father.
Please, give some to those people over there.
Give it to us! We have Why nothing. Did this happen? What did we do Our children wrong? Will die in this cold.
Wake
Please,
up,
let us stay.
I missed them all
Where
there.
we can work.
I missed that entire group. I didn't even see him. Philip's notes on the refugees. Inspect. Philip's notes about the refugees at Kingsbridge, dated January 1136. I sat with refugees who had sought shelter at a priory. They drank, laughed, and then told me horrifying stories. Politically, the seizure of Earl Castle was a strategic move to support King Stephen. But for these men, women, and children, it was a great tragedy. They told me of William Hamley and 3 other horsemen leading an army of knights. They trampled those who fell, set their houses ablaze, and yelled at them to scream louder. What? Townspeople fled, with nothing to take with them and nowhere to go. Just hearing about it sent shivers down my spine. If we had not gotten involved, this would not have happened. Yeah, you're probably going to want to kick your brother's ass. Just saying. I missed that entire group of refugees. Damn it.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
Prior Philip?
Tom, the mason.
Yes?
I am Tom, Master Builder, and I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear God, they look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
Helping refugees more important.
Do you not see how many there are in need? They need help as much as you do.
They all followed a profession once. They all want to work.
Oh, did I just turn him down?
That child? You are raising a child?
My brother found Jonathan in the woods and brought him here. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
It is.
Jonathan.
It is very dark.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer you is a place to sleep.
It is meant to be.
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
Ask God then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
Wow, Remigius, I want to stab you, man. Seriously.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
I didn't realize I refused you. Do they know you?
Do they know you?
I used to live close to here, so it is possible.
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Because these monks want to hold on to their coin as long as they can.
Well, they can't see that it's about to collapse. If it did, I'd have worked for a lifetime. But no, they believe it can all be held together by prayer.
Maybe that monk will change his mind. He seemed nice.
He won't. I could see it in his eyes. He's a stubborn one.
Can I look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
Alright, now I get to play Jack.
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Okay, Jack is over here.
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
He will grow up to be a monk?
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan.
I wish I could hold him.
I know.
Alright, I don't want to listen to you,
But you have to be careful. They must never know that you are his father.
Talk to that person.
I am not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground. It's what I do. I'll make it a nice grave. You'll like it, but you must dig me one, too, when my time comes. Agreed?
Sure.
That's good. Good. You must not be afraid to die. Death is not the end. there is more after. That's the secret. That is what all this here is about. You see?
Uh-huh. You crazy old man. That's the batshit insane gravedigger. Cleaner than an Earl's castle. Oh, okay. Knights ride horses. That's great. Monks ride ponies. Martha taught me. Taught you what? What did Martha teach you? Okay, let's go snoop around. Oh, what did they do to it? What can I do to make it even worse? Oh, he wanted to collapse. That's right, that would give him some work. Wait, can I go in there? Oh, it's locked. Is the priory completely locked up? That seems weird. No, that was open.
Yes? Oh, hello. I'm afraid we're out of food.
Who is it?
The mason's boy. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. Come back in the morning, will you?
Those poor souls. They can hardly sleep. At least they don't have to take care of a baby.
Yep, that's Tom's baby. From chapter 1.
Fall over already!
Just kick the tower. Alright, we got some monks, but ooh, there is the prior. Philip, we can talk to him. Maybe I can change his mind. That mountain in the forest. Oh, looser ends.
Who are you? Ah, you're one of the refugees from Earl's Castle, aren't you?
No, I'm from the forest.
I'm from the forest.
From the forest? I saw you. You must be a refugee. Don't lie about it. We monks do not do things like lying.
Sure you don't.
Maybe it was Brother Marcus. Stealing food. No. After that beating, he would never come back.
What if it is Prior James?
James is dead.
He's still in the river.
Away from them.
We couldn't put him to rest.
Could that
dangerous.
be? Philip said, for a self-murderer there is no salvation. Maybe you are right. Maybe it was him. But we should not fear him.
We should pity him.
Pray for him, brothers.
Alright, well you guys are all out here, which means this back door is probably open. The monks left their back door open. But tis.
I will not change my mind on this matter. We will help them, all of them. Remigius, do you truly want to leave these people to die?
We should remove ourselves from the world, my prior. It is for God to decide, not us.
We will help these people. We must.
Can I go talk to them? There he is. He looks tired. Is he running away too?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Remigius here is right. This is no place for children.
Now I remember her.
What is it now, Remigius?
This woman. She came with the builder.
Yes?
She is not a refugee.
Is she not?
What do you mean?
She's an outlaw. She's been here in the past. Prior James warned me about her. She is not from Earl's Castle. She's from the forest.
But her husband?
I doubt they are married.
Young man, are you not the builder's son? What's your name?
Jack Jackson.
Jack Jackson.
Son of Jack. Well then, you may go now.
He is not the builder's son. I knew it. He is her son. And of a man called Jack.
Wow.
Fornicators, that's what they are. Unmarried even. That woman must be expelled from Kingsbridge.
I had no idea. I will think about it.
Yes, continue to have your conversation right in front of me. Okay, you're not going to talk to him again. Alright. I don't like Remigius. I don't like Remigius at all.
I wish someone would just tear that cathedral down so we could start afresh.
That would require a miracle, and I really don't know a thing about them.
I'm so tired.
Come, I'll sing you a lullaby. Actually, it's Jack's favourite. A lark caught in a hunter's net sang sweeter than ever, as if the falling melody might wing and net dissever. At dusk the hunter took his prey, the lark his freedom never. All birds and men are sure to die, but songs may live forever.
It's not morbid at all. Not morbid at all. I keep forgetting I can't look around with the... There's no camera. Let's just walk around. Many, many candles. But not enough to brighten everything. This room is that big. Okay. Like in the backyard. I don't understand what that means.
Prior James.
Only these are lying. Oh, markers for, yeah, dead people. Oh, did it get locked back up again?
It won't move.
Well, rattle it harder. Nope, you're not going to try? Okay. No, there's things to look at. A candle. Why did they leave it? That's a good question. There's no one here. He just took the candle. Sure, why not? A chair. But no table. They could just eat on the floor then. It's basically he's been raised by wolves. A little bowl. Do they eat here? Just gonna take the bowl. The church is broken. But then why did the monk refuse? Maybe it's still not enough. Crack in the wall. Oh, he's not gonna do anything with the crack? Okay. Can I go to the roof and kick some... Apparently they opened the door to the roof. The church is broken, yes. The church is very broken. An abandoned bird's nest. Made from rope and wood chips.
Very, very dry.
Oh, are you guys gonna start the church on fire? It's so high. But there's another roof underneath. Oh, I can't do anything? What's this? Someone carved something in here. Like I used to do in our cave. Sanctuary! Inscription. Inspect. Inscription in the attic of Kingsbridge Cathedral, found in 1136. One Amphitheus Christianus. Don't know how to pronounce that last one. Or the first one. 1066 to 1077. I am assuming. Hey, Wanaroon, how are you? And Happy New Year to you as well. Cannot go further to the right. Nope, apparently not. How about to the left? To the left, to the left. Oh, I can do something with the bird nest? Oh, I could start a fire. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Let's not and say we did not. Go back down. Is there nothing else I can do up here? I mean, I could legit start a fire. It's kind of what they want to happen. You apparently cannot unlock that door. Alrighty. Ooh, water bowl. Made of stone.
Why is the bowl on the pedestal? Do people drink here?
Jack, you've never been taught things. It's kind of cute. Let's snoop around. No, you're not going to try? So many paths. Don't know where it leads. It leads to the mill. Don't want to get lost. Does it lead to Mother again? How do you know? He doesn't. He's not sure. This place is confusing. Yes, it is. How's your evening going, Juan? Arun? Because just calling you Juan sounds like you're Hispanic. Okay. Anything else further that way? Nope. Nothing else that way. Let's go see if we can bug the prior. Maybe. Nope. He's closed. Let's go talk to the family. Cool. What kind of dog do you have? I'm asking because Miss Adventure likes dogs.
Tom?
I'm fine. Only that stupid cathedral would fall apart.
Martha?
Leave her, Jack. She's been through a lot. I think she deserves a good night's rest, don't you?
Uh-huh. Why was I trying to talk to Martha?
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
He will grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Mother?
Not now, Jack.
I don't know. I had to look it up.
I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful.
Oh my god, that is so
You must
cute.
never know that you are his father. Tom?
I'm fine. If only that stupid cathedral
An
would fall
island
apart.
sheep. Okay, let's go look that one up too. So one's a big dog, and one's a teeny tiny dog. They're both very lovely looking breeds. I don't know, I mean... Find a way to help Tom. Alright, legitimately the only way I can help Tom, as far as I know, is burn this sucker down.
The monks closed the big door. We're locked in now.
I have to burn this sucker down. I do not want to burn the... Damn it. Can I go talk to anybody over here?
You again. I don't have time for children. Oh, why are they taking so long? He's always hearing things. First it's Adolphus, now Prior James. What's next?
Hearing things. Adolphus, and then... Wait, now Prior James? James is dead, dude. Okay, I can't actually talk to that guy. Alright. Well... Alright guys, I'm gonna burn down Kingbridge Priory, because I guess that's what I got to do. I think that happens in the book, I just don't remember being any of the characters doing it. I thought it was just an accident. Apparently putting a candle in a bird's nest is an accident, but you know. Your sheep protector looks a lot like Misadventure's Tesla, except for larger. Do it for Tom.
If they need to build a new cathedral, Tom will get work. And we can stay here. Tom always talks about wanting to work on a cathedral.
Now run! You are not running fast enough. You know. Do you watch Misadventure streams? That door is shut now, and I think I'm trapped inside. Oh shit, I am trapped inside this thing.
What?
Jack, you better frickin' run your ass, man. Alright, go to the cellar. Go to the cellar. Run to the cellar, Jack! Jack, I think, is gonna die.
So much smoke! I can barely breathe.
Yep, Well, I mean, there isn't much anywhere else to go except for down. Better rattle that freaking door more than that.
It's not moving!
Yeah, make it move.
It's not moving!
Oh, Jack is gonna die.
I need air! Move, please! Maybe upstairs I can breathe.
Doubtful. Smoke rises there, little buddy. Oh, what the hell? Where'd that dude come from?
There's a breeze coming from the back.
Climb down. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to do.
You! I know you. You're Maximo. It is you! By God and the devil! They sent you back to punish me. I told them we must repent for what we did to you. To all of them. For my sins. Cast me into the lake of fire.
I'm pretty sure that's Friar James, who everybody thinks is dead. Who is very likely now actually dead. Francis?
Francis, only 2 days have passed since you left our priory. Much has happened in these 2 days. Many desperate men, women, and children have found refuge here.
Francis is responsible. Yep, we're just gonna lay the guilt on him.
These people were driven from the castle of the Earl of Shiring. Never had I expected a visit from you to cause such grim consequences.
You get asthma? That sucks. Especially from your pet.
I told you that I want to help to stop the war. Now, I find that I have started a war myself. Is this your diplomacy? Are these your politics? A couple has come to seek shelter at our priory. Remigius tells me the woman is a witch. Even if that is not true, they seem to live in sin.
I will let them stay.
Remigius said to expel them for their act against God, but I decided against it. They might speak their vows as soon as opportunity is offered.
Tell Francis about the baby.
Milius and Cuthbert have taken it upon themselves to feed the baby. They called it Jonathan, the gift of God. Johnny Eightpence was right. He loves goat milk. A gift of God. And yet someone gave up on him. I will not give up on him, or on anyone else. Not on us either, brother. Even if the hope for my own redemption is as small and frail as Jonathan is.
Ooh, only option is to end the letter. Okay.
I pray that this letter finds you in good health. In consideration of my own, I ask that you not talk about our parents again. One must let these things rest. I have made my peace and won't hear any more of it. I heard from you that only 3 in Earl Robert's employ can read. One of them is my brother. And I hope he forgives my harsh words. Your brother, Philip.
Interesting. It seemed like the room got smokier as he was writing, so the fire's probably, fixing to... Come on, I know I can do something with that book. I saw a little thing. There we go. What is the smell? A candle?
No, no, no! Get out of there!
What? What is that?
My God. Save yourselves! The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there! Adolphus! The saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't go!
Interesting. Oh! It all came down. Damn. Aftermath.
While the monks and refugees cleaned up, I kept hidden. I hadn't expected that a magnificent building like this could so utterly collapse. That the ignorant little boy that I had been could so easily turn it back into a pile of dirty stones. I knew then that I had done something wrong, and no one could ever find out.
That's right. You fucked up, Jack.
Prior Philip, I had the site cleared. It should be safe now.
Good work. Thank you, Master Builder. This concludes a very long night, then.
Many people left already. They asked me to thank you for your kindness. They're sorry for what happened.
Well, they should thank God for his mercy. No one got hurt, no one died. 45 monks and 11 novices, all accounted for. No one's missing.
No one?
Milius and Cuthbert even saved our saint from the crypt.
Do you know what caused this?
God's punishment?
It's God's punishment.
Or maybe not. Oh, no one got hurt. The books were saved. Even the bones of your saint were unharmed. Maybe this happened for a reason.
What do you mean?
Here. Let me show you something.
Okay. A staff. It is. How could that help? It's nothing more than a walking cane. It's a good thing you're not, like,
Tell me, what do you see?
Dawn.
I see dawn. Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast.
And stare at the sunrise?
Yes.
No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east, like a church. Now, I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here. Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at, Tom Builder?
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
I see it. I see now.
That is some great art. Ooh, that is the end of chapter 5. What you did. You were in favor of taking the refugees in? Of course I was. You considered Francis and Philippe responsible for the attack on Earl's Castle? Of course they were. You agreed to bury Arnaldus after his death? Who would bury him before? Because of you, the monks know that Tom and Ellen are unmarried. Oopsies! Although Philip learned the truth about Ellen, she's allowed to stay, because, I mean, that's supposed to be how Christianity works. You burned the cathedral for Tom. I mean, there really wasn't much choice in the matter. And you inspired Philip to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral. Yay! I think I am going to call the stream there. I don't want to do another chapter because there are only 7 chapters in this first book, and I am not sure when the next book is going to be released. So I kind of want to spread this out as much as I can. And it's going to go directly into the next chapter anyways. Maybe if I can, I think I maybe stop it. Can I stop it? Can I? No, I can't.
A few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself. The bishop seemed assured that because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Alright. Well, that seemed simple enough and not too super intense as a little story. Oh, wait.
Percy Hanley.
I was gonna keep going.
Bishop Waleran. Good morning.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course.
Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, she's the daughter of the Earl's place.
Children,
What turned down William Hamley.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry, this is my prior.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge, my Lord Bishop.
You won't have to say much today, Philip.
Leave the talking to us.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser.
Stop the controller. Chapter 6. The Hamleys. Stephen, can you
We must make haste.
I want to go hunting in the New Forest. England is full of game. No comparison to Normandy. This country's still wild.
This is Waleran Bygod, the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Waleran, I remember you. We've met before.
And Percy Hamley.
My king. He brought Bartholomew to justice. And it's not the first time he's helped me. He has Norman blood in him. We should hunt together someday. Indeed, sire. Bartholomew, on the other hand, will not leave the jail alive.
Percy Hamley did not do it without help, my lord. It was I who told him of the plot against you.
And now you come to be rewarded as well. I see.
My brother, the Cathedral of Kingsbridge has burnt down. Waleran asks for a reward, not for himself. He asks for our church.
I take it your church cannot afford to rebuild that cathedral, Henry. Neither can the crown.
I, or rather Bishop Waleran, had an idea. You could give the Earl of Shiring's lands to the Bishop of Kingsbridge to finance the rebuilding of the cathedral.
I like the idea. But Percy and his men were the ones who took Owl's Castle, not Bishop Waleran. Right, Percy?
Yes, my king.
He knows the area, and he will be a loyal earl, will you not?
Of course, my king.
It's 9:30.
You ought to give thanks to God first.
I'll keep playing. Why not?
God made you king.
Don't go on like that, Henry. Don't do that. You know what happens when you do that. It was a long way to this throne.
Yes, my brother.
The art is still... it's just awesome.
Now I will hunt.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
Tomorrow. Bring my bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Philip, Waleran and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamley.
Okay. Bishop Henry said a confession from Bartholomew may help us. Alright. Get a confession from the Earl. Current location, Winchester Courtyard. I assume the Earl is in the dungeon. Which I thought would have been that door, but apparently not. Okay, where the frack is the Earl? A grand castle fit for a king. Francis said castles are like warships. Ships for when the floods of conflict rise. Interesting. Ah, there's more that way.
From what I heard, this is about the cathedral in Kingsbridge. It burned down.
Yes.
Then the king should help in some manner, but not by giving away English land to the church.
Did you not say Bishop Henry was the richest man in England? Then why is he not paying for the cathedral?
God has very tight purse strings, it seems.
Bartholomew and his followers would have only been the first wave. Robert of Gloucester remains, and he will attack.
And that's what you keep telling us. Maybe because the king likes to hear that you share his worries about Robert of Gloucester.
Robert of Gloucester wants to see his sister on the throne. He will attack. And the Welsh will fight on his side. You mark my words.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go that way.
How could you let her get away? That little bitch.
I will find her, Mother. She was here? Why?
To see her father, of course. But that won't help her. She has already made a fool of you once. Don't let it happen again.
No, Mother.
Ooh, she's an overbearing bitch. Let's talk to her.
Monk, it's about time you showed up.
Huh? Regan Hamley? We have not been formally introduced.
You are a fool. Is that formal enough for you, Monk? You don't understand any of this, do you? It's as if you've never set a single foot outside your little priory.
How can I help you, Lady Hamley?
How you let yourself be used by those two greedy bishops, I'll never know. Ugh. Waleran wants the lands of the earldom for himself. Henry knows that. Say something. You don't believe me, do you, Monk?
You are only worrying about your husband's land.
Well, of course I am, and you should be too. If Waleran wins, we both lose.
Do we?
I know you don't trust me, but your bishops are no different from me.
Do you have a way to prove any of this?
Ride with my son, William. Just a few hours. I will prove to you that Waleran will betray you.
All right. I will ride with your son, if only to prove you wrong.
Very well. Maybe you're not a fool, after all. But do not let the bishops see you. William?
What?
Ride with Father Philip. Do as I said.
Do it now, boy. Alright.
William Hamley declined to tell me where we were heading. He enjoyed keeping me in the dark and forcing me to follow his lead. Sometimes he sped ahead on his warhorse, and it took me some effort to catch up. But sooner or later he would stop and wait, sneering as I rejoined him.
I don't like this guy.
On one occasion, he stood there urinating against a rock. When I caught up with him, he turned without covering himself. He found my shock at his shameful behavior comical. He laughed, got back into the saddle, spurred his horse, and rode off. Again, I followed, hoping this journey had not been another horrible mistake.
Yeah, no, this was probably a mistake. Catch up to William.
Near a bridge, I found William with a group of washerwomen. He was shouting at them. When I arrived, I could only hear their replies. They said that they had not seen a girl or a boy fitting his description. A younger, blonde woman said that even if she had seen the girl, she would not tell him. Apparently, she had heard of William Hamley. William grabbed the startled-looking woman by the arm. He shoved his right hand under her skirt. She started crying. The other women asked William to stop, but were afraid to anger him. William turned and grinned when he saw me approaching.
Can I hit him? Can I just beat the ever-living crap out of this perv?
When he heard my words, William's grin faded. He pushed the young woman away. The other women looked at me in a strange way. They must have asked themselves why a monk would ride with such a man as William. We rode off,
and William stared at me full of
Oh,
spite.
poor William.
I told him I pitied him. I did not tell him why, because I had no words for it. We did not talk after that. Not for a long time.
William sounds like a grade A douchebag.
William talked to more strangers along the way. First, I believed he was asking for directions. Then I realized that money was changing hands. William was paying these people for information. I was glad that for now he had lost interest in hurting others. Then I saw an old woman pointing William to a bearded man on a horse. William called the man a horse thief. Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him. They rode faster and faster, and I could not hear what more they talked about.
Get closer to hear more.
William bluntly threatened to have the man hanged for stealing a horse of his, and then ordered him to hunt down the real thieves in exchange for his life. The man laughed as if he had made a great bargain. William even paid him. Before the man rode off north, William mentioned a name. Aliena. And I prayed that whatever William's plan was, that it would fail.
Aliena is the daughter of the Earl that the Hamleys attacked and basically overthrew and made everybody refugees.
Then William waved at me to ride faster. I reckoned we had to be close to where Lady Hamley wanted us to go. Not long after, my stomach turned as I realized just where exactly we were bound.
Hey, kitty. Bishop Warren's palace. Okay, that's the only place I can go. Alright.
Just a moment.
What?
You know very well that Bishop Waleran is in Winchester now. So what are we doing here?
No idea. Mother never tells me anything. She treats me and Father like damn children. It's a wonder Father ever got to fuck her in the first place. But here I am, and I'm starving. Damn, I'm starving.
Where are you going?
In there.
No.
I'm sure the bishop would want to see me well fed. We won't be staying long, so whatever it is you gotta do, do it fast.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
How can I help you?
How about you step aside?
Yes, this is Cindy. With the tail. Why did Regan Hamley send us here? What is Walfrin's secret? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to figure that out for them, more than likely. I don't want to go that way just yet, but it looks like I might have to. Why? Why are you trolling at me? Okay, looks like that's all I can go. Alright, Miss Adventure, have a good night. Simple wooden gate. Trees around here have been cut down. Blah. Why are the trees all gone? Let's go through the gate and find out. there's something. Fog is too thick.
What is that?
Walleran has a construction site of his own. What is he building out there? What is he building? What is Walleran's secret?
Is this why Regan Hamley thinks that Waleran wants the lands of Shiring for himself? He is the bishop. He can do as he pleases. Perhaps he's just building a guest house. No, it is too big for that. What in the name of Christ is he building out there?
What is Waleran's secret? Can I walk around? Path. Would rather leave, but now might as well look around. Okay. So how do I figure out what he's building? Okay. Purple. Can I go inside now? Alright, my only place I can go inside is up there. Alright. Servant saw me already. Looks desperate. Oh no, William.
You! Please! I saw you arriving with him. I don't know who you are, but you have to help me.
Shitty bear. Would you lay down, kitty?
What happened?
He forced me to serve him food. He took the Lord's name in vain, and he pushed me and touched me.
Oh, God.
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you? So what? Did he ask you for help? Did he come running to you?
You didn't have to say anything. I knew you would get us in trouble.
Trouble? Me? We're young men, he and I play rough. So what?
I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
We are not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what? We are all men of God.
You are a sinner.
Well, I'm a man. I don't know what you call yourselves.
You are a sinner.
So what? Everyone is. The bishop told me. But my sins are forgiven.
Why would you think that?
I took Earl's castle for him.
Your parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop. But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my father took Earl's castle? He's too fat to ride a horse.
You.
Even my...
I pity you.
Again? You dare to say that again? You pity me. I pity you. You're not a man. Neither of you are.
We are men of God.
A man kills. and a man fucks. And no one talks down to me. No one! I know you saw me and that whore at the river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
And what would that have achieved?
She'd have learnt her lesson. And don't you think I noticed how you spied on me and that horse thief? I should kill you for that. I should. Let me tell you, I will fuck Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good. I'm a man! Damn it, I'd fuck the boy if that was the only way to put him in his place. Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
Wow. Not even God could forgive those sins.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course he would. He already did. The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating. Shit.
Point out stone relief to William.
Throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell. I told you of heaven and hell once before. Do you remember?
Of course.
The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death.
I'm not afraid to die.
Do not fear those who kill the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell.
Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of.
The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters and all liars. Their souls are the devil's. They will all go to hell.
Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid.
And yet you should be. William just drove the knife in the table. What if the bishop saw this? Yes, I'm gonna take that knife. What's going on inside him? Why would he hurt those weaker than him? Because his mother treats him like shit.
We should leave.
I'm not done here yet. We stay.
Bishop's cup. William spilled wine all over the table. A greasy plate. William just tossed it away, it seems.
If the bishop finds out about this, he will not be pleased.
I need to fix this. I have to fix this.
And if anyone's name was not found written in the Book of Life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that?
It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, the devil stares back from the lake of fire.
What?
I can't see him.
Ooh.
What is it?
We ride back to Winchester. Now! What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
How can I thank you?
Ask about the construction site.
Tell me, what is being built out there?
What?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but...
What is it?
A castle. The bishop is building a castle.
What? Waleran is building a castle and has run out of materials.
A castle? Why a castle?
I don't know. It is not for me to ask or question the bishop.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either. That man, William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop. You brought this man here. Leave! Go! But leave the tableware.
I only wanted to tidy up the table.
Sounds like a...
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You'll always get to him.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Waleran is good with words. Don't we, my husband?
Of course, yes.
Speaking of Waleran, what did you find, monk?
Not sure. A construction site, I'm not gonna lie.
A construction site.
Ah. So Waleran has a building project of his own. Did you also find out what he is building?
A castle.
Yes. He is building a castle for himself. And he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Waleran was is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you accused us of being selfish. But what about your bishop,
all selfish.
eh?
What do you want from me?
As Prior of Kingsbridge, you will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stones and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Waleran gets nothing.
That is our
Interesting.
offer. What do you say?
What to do? Let's try and haggle.
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
You need me.
You need me. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Waleran to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, father?
Divide the earldom.
What is more valuable, arable land or forest?
Arable land, of course.
Then you shall have the arable and I'll have the forest.
I need the forest to hunt. An earl must have his hunting grounds.
You can hunt there. I just want the timber for my cathedral.
Ugh,
Which do you want, the cattle pastures or the sheep grazings?
The pasture.
Then I'll have the hill farms with their sheep. Would you like the income from markets or the quarry?
Suppose we said the quarry.
You won't, though, will you?
No. We'll take the markets. You can have the stones.
It is agreed, then?
We have a pact. My husband will let the king know of our agreement. Bishop Waleran will be quite surprised. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants.
Made the most of the deal. Who is this guy?
Good day.
You come to visit someone in my
Yep.
jail, Father? Or do you want to pick out a nice warm cell for yourself?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm just pulling your leg. See? A smile, just for you, Father.
Yes, I would like to visit somebody in your jail. Why can't I go in the damn jail? Get a confession from the Earl. He's in the jail, right? Maybe not. A vile expression. To him, that look might be helpful. What do I got? I got the Bible. I got that. I got. Oh, I need to tell him I have to go see the guys, right?
Bishop Henry sends me.
The bishop, eh? What does he want?
He wants me to talk to Bartholomew of Shiring.
Bartholomew of Shiring? Ha! It's only Bartholomew now. It's his 4th day without bread. Soon he won't even be Bartholomew anymore.
Bartholomew. I am Brother Philip.
Could you forgive those that wronged you?
Could you forgive those that wronged you?
Only God forgives. A monk should know that.
Your conspiracy. Was it really worth dying for?
Your conspiracy. Was it really worth dying for?
Stephen sent you. Why would you side with the usurper?
Did you talk to him? I'm not gonna lie.
I was asked to make you confess.
Stronger men tried that before you. Why should I confess to you?
Both are true.
Your people found refuge in my priory. Your confession will help me to give them work and shelter.
I have no sins to confess. My only regret is that I failed.
I will not tell the king that. They will kill you.
They have already done that.
Oh, I can't talk to him anymore? Oh, wait.
Monk, tell them that I confessed.
To what?
All of it. Treason.
But...
The son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father. Tell Stephen
Alright, Warren, have a good night.
You know the scripture.
Richard and Aliena, my children, they must live.
Yes, but asked for clemency for his children. Interesting.
And a good day to you too, Father.
Talk to the bishops. There's more than one?
Ah, Philip.
What is it?
He confessed to everything, but he asks for clemency for his children.
Good. I will let my brother know what we have achieved today once he returns from the hunt.
Good, Philip. You did well.
Leave the castle and return tomorrow.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yes, there is not much a monk can do here.
Yes, your bishop and I will do what we can to
Will
help
you?
your priory.
My loyal subject, Percy Hamley, today becomes the Earl of Shiring. Of the former Earl's possessions, Percy shall have the castle, and all the land that is tenanted to knights, plus all other arable land and low-lying pasture.
I swear by all that is holy to be your liegeman, and to fight for you against any other.
My king...
Ah, yes. Of course, I have not forgotten the worries of my bishops. The Earl of Shiring himself, Percy here, solved this problem for me. Thanks to him, I can uphold my promise. Don't worry, Bishop Waleran, Kingsbridge shall be rebuilt. Percy told me of a man here whom my brother has not yet introduced. Come forward, Prior.
My brother, may I present to you Philip of Gwynedd?
My king.
You seem afraid. What are you worried about?
Worry about Dirty Robe.
I'm worried because I don't have a clean robe to wear.
Then stop worrying. I like a monk to look like a monk, not like a king. Now, about the arrangement between you and Percy Hamley. He insisted that I give the sheep grazings belonging to the former Earl to the Priory of Kingsbridge. The Priory will also have the right to take stone from the Earl's quarry and timber from his forest. I wholeheartedly agree with the plan you two have devised. It shall be done.
Someone's getting mad.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
Getting mad.
It seems unnecessarily complicated to give the land to the bishop. Percy told me that you, Father Philip, share that sentiment. He told me it was your idea to take up the burden of managing the rebuilding of the cathedral yourself.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that we all were able to help you, Bishop Waleran, in this pressing matter. After all you have done for me.
Thank you, Lord King.
Bartholomew lost everything in his attempt to end my reign. This morning he was found dead in his cell. I've heard that you, Prior, worry for his children, Richard and Aliena. While they shall lose their status, their name, and their land, they shall go free, wherever they are.
You must be very proud, Lady Hamley.
Of course. Father Philip has been very understanding in all this.
Yes, he is remarkable. Very remarkable.
My husband and I were terrified when we heard about the fire in Kingsbridge. It is a blessing that we can help him and his priory now.
You sowed the wind, Philip.
Waleran is pissed. what you did. You went to Bartholomew in his cell. You rode with William to the bishop's palace and uncovered Wayleran's secret. Wayleran's servant thinks you are a thief and is suspicious of your motives. You made a very lucrative pact with the Hamleys. I don't like the Hamleys, but gotta do, man. Bishop Wayleran believes you betrayed him. I totally did. Chapter 7. Rise of Kingsbridge. A few weeks later.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
Alright, let's look at that one first. The outline for the foundation. This is where construction begins. But for a layman, it's very hard to comprehend.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors and buttresses. Now for that we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, I can do little things.
Here you can see the transept.
I noticed, yes. It is remarkable how much you can reveal with so few lines.
Thank you, Father. The chancel will have 4 bays.
What about the nave?
The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
He just keeps going,
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
It would be smaller, but not less impressive.
I guess a small cathedral would be closer to our means. It is still also uncertain. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On top are the clear-story windows. Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering... How long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Hmm. 8 to 10 years with 60 masons, or 15 years with 30 masons?
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of Paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things. I'd rather see trees and animals.
Mercy.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
This is quite exciting, isn't it, brother?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Francis.
I'm just glad that I can be a part of this. In the past year, I was often afraid that my involvement in politics might turn out... well... let's just say that I'm glad that I can still be by your side, Philip. And for that, I thank God. And I thank you too.
Papa, will there be statues inside? Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played. Prior.
Yes?
My first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Contract of employment. Inspect. Contract dated February 1st, 1136. I, Philip of Gwynedd, in representation of Kingsbridge Priory, hereby assign Tom Builder as Master Builder for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. The Prior will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans and approved by the prior. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house and the right to attend all common meals of the priory. The contract is subject to change with the priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate for the master builder's work. Signed, Prior Philip Gwynedd and Tom Builder. Who am I playing as? Jack. Okay. Can I talk to these guys? Where did they put all the horses? That's all he cares about is where they put the horses. I don't like them. They always shout at me as if I'm stupid. I'm not talking to them. Well, okay then. Oh, it's the monks. Okay. Tom said it takes many years to build a cathedral. But only one night to burn it down. Jesus Christ, Jack! Did I do right? I think she's starting to like it here. Even with all the noise. And the monks.
Jack, do me a favour and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
I'd like to kick his ass.
There he is! Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Oh, they gave me these sage leaves. Right? Where the hell's Paul? Unfriendly monks. Hole in the ground. Mother. Halfway. Alfred. I don't like Alfred either. He's kind of a dick. Why is he so friendly all of a sudden? He hasn't hit me in weeks. Am I scaring him?
What do you want?
I want to help.
I want to help.
Too bad. There's nothing you can do.
Boo.
I don't get why Tom likes you, you useless little turd. For all I know, you were behind that fire. What? What is it?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm leaving now.
Alright, I gotta see Paul. Gotta go see Brother Paul.
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint.
Yeah, Remigius can suck it.
Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly has strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Ah, there's Ayana. Or Eleni, or whatever.
Excuse me? You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, they got the mill going, looks like.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find.
Stupid Hamley guy.
Ha! Ho!
Seriously. Why won't somebody just stab him?
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Alright. Chapter 7, The Rise of Kingsbridge. What you did. You gave an optimistic estimation of the cost of construction. You chose an image of paradise, the new cathedral. Tympanum. I can't. Now I'm going to try. Nobody found out about Francis's involvement in the conspiracy. Lady Iliana, why does she want to talk to Philip? Bishop Waleran began scheming against Kingsbridge. You finished Book 1. And that is it.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth, find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind.
Alright. I can't wait for the Book 2 to come out. Oh, Ken actually did a voice. Nice. Jack. Alrighty. good music in this game, too. Good art, good music. Voice acting was good. Stop going to sleep, computer. When is book 2 scheduled to come out? Let's find out, shall we? Well, they've got a release trailer for book 2. And of course, my question is, does the game I purchased include it, or do I have to purchase book 2? Hope it includes it. Let's see here. Book 2 release date. Oh, book 2 is released December 13th, at least for PC. Which means I probably won't see it on Xbox for another 3 or 4 months. Maybe. No, probably more than that, because I think it took almost 6 months to go from PC to Xbox. Which is unfortunate. Available now. Okay. Do you have to purchase it separately? That's the question. Okay, full season pass gives you all the books. How about for Xbox? Has access to all 3 books. Good deal. So I just gotta wait for it to come out. It doesn't have a date yet. Book 1 was available in August of 17. Like the PC game came out in June. So yeah, a couple months at least, maybe. Before I can start book 2. Apparently, because I didn't buy it on the Xbox site, they won't let me review it. Balls. On Amazon, though. Some long credits. Long credits. Oh, there's nothing cool at the end. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the post stream, and I'm gonna end the stream there. So thanks everybody who stopped in and watched, and for the few follows I got, and the massive post from Carice. I should be back tomorrow evening with some Red Dead Redemption, and then Wednesday, Thursday off. Friday, I will be back this week with some D&D. We'll be starting a new campaign, and hope anybody who watches it enjoys it. You guys have a great night, and see you there. Bye!